on deck. Broken Bow wearing their black and gold jerseys today, paired with black pants. The Delisle Diamond Dogs, sharp uniforms. Looks like black pants with baby blue tops with royal blue and white lettering and numbering on them. These two-color hats there from the Dogs as well. Attempted bunt. Jeffries attempts at it, says the home plate umpire, so that's going to be a strike to the number 2 hitter here for the Broken Bow Blazers. Jeffries pulls the bat back. That one taken outside. That one dead ball as that contacted the batter. It's going to be ruled a strike, so Umperville now 2-2 in the count. Sorry, not Umperville. Jeffries 2-2 in the count. Umperville's on deck. Had a quick chance to say hi to Norm Linton, a guy who I've played with and against over the years in BC. Great guy. Been around the game for a long time as Jeffries goes down looking for out number 2. Linton will be playing third base in this one. Take another look at that one. Cody Umperville stepping into the box for his first plate appearance today. Takes that one just outside for ball 1. Prince George, a hotbed for fast-pitch softball. A couple of teams from that area here at this tournament. Of course, the PG River Kings still playing over on the ISC side in the top competition. Umperville takes that one for a strike and nods in agreement. Swing and a miss out in front of the off-speed pitch is Umperville. Going to be a brother battery, the Siviero Balby brothers for the Broken Bow Blazers as Umperville goes down, swinging a tidy inning for Kobe Faubert as he gets the Broken Bow Blazers in order. 1, 2, 3 pair of strikeouts for Delisle's pitcher. We head to the bottom of the first. The Delisle Diamond Dogs looking to do some damage. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with the bottom half of the first inning here from Glencoe, Ontario, the 2026 ISC World Tournament. We'll take a look at the offensive and defensive lineups here, starting with the Delisle Diamond Dogs. Offensively, Ryan Old leading things off. Jordan Schultz in the 2 spot. Jordy Gagnon out there as the designated player. We're going to have Dane Roy, Sean Parkin, Rain Ray in the 4, 5, 6 spots, and then the bottom third of the order. Josh Reed, the third baseman. Braden Harris, the first baseman. Derek Gagnon, the second baseman. as we look at Broken Bow defensively, it is going to be, that's not Danny Higginbottom out there left. That'll be Jordan Durham in left, Kobe Jeffries in center, Lyndon Crakey in right, Cody Umperville at third, Nasser Vera at shortstop. Second base is going to be Craig Budskin and Norm Linton at first, and the Siviero brothers doing duty as the battery. Fausto catching, Valentino pitching in this one, the Argentine duo. As we get things underway. Boys looked good at Kelowna May Days. Had a surprising win in that event. Great to see them pushing themselves, competing, taking a step coming here to the ISCs, trying to find the best competition they can find. As we're about to get things underway with Ryan Old, the left fielder, leading things off for the Delisle Diamond Dogs. First one in there for a strike from Siviero Balbi. Valentino doing the pitching here. That one missing outside for ball one. Strike two called on the outside corner. That rise ball lifted into shallow right. Ghostkeeper trying to track that down. Can't get to it. Old gonna trot into second as that ball into no man's land. Tough play for Craig Budskin and Lyndon Ghostkeeper Crakey coming together.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 23, Jordan.
And I think that really demonstrates just how deep this infield goes here. One thing I've noticed here in Glencoe, probably about 60 feet of space on the dirt, as Crakey had to come in a long way to get to that one. Hard drop ball from Valentino to start off Jordan Schultz with a strike. Swing and a miss there from Schultz for strike two. That one going to be hit hard the other way, going back, but not able to get to it is Durham, as the run's going to come in from second, tracking hard for third. The ball comes in, taken by Norm Linton on the infield. So an RBI triple in the books for Schultz. So the first two batters doing damage here for the Delisle Diamond Dogs in the top of the first inning. And that's going to bring up Jordy Gagnon. In there for a strike from Siviero Balbi. That one taken just inside. That one going to be up the middle for a hit as Jordy Gagnon drives in a second run here for the Diamond Dogs with a single just past the pitcher and the shortstop. Quick 2-0 lead here for the team in blue. That'll bring up Dane Roy. Colorful set of Bruce Bolt batting gloves on him. You can probably see that on your screen there. He shows bunt. Takes that one for strike one. That one going to be down. Budskin trying to get to the ball. Tries to flip it over. The throw not in time. But Gagnon sliding in. Looks like he might have jammed his knee on the base there as he limps off if time called. Gagnon just taking a little bit of time to make sure he's feeling okay. Third base coach down there with him.
Shortstop, number 42, Sean Perkin.
That'll bring up Sean Perkin. 4-hitter here for the Delisle Diamond Dogs. Swings and misses at that rise ball. That one fouled back. Umperville tracking it. Manages to make the catch on the fence. Runner tagging. Throw coming home. Cut off there by Valentino. As a productive out. Tough play. As a third run coming across. Umperville making a nice play on Perkin. But a sacrifice. For the first out, and a run comes in to score. 3-0 now for Delisle. Good rise ball, catches the corner outside for strike one on Rain Ray, the catcher. That one just seems to catch Ray. Trots down to first base, and Brennan Hamill's going to come out as we're going to see a quick replay of that. Ooh, tough one. So that's a glancing blow to the helmet there. No ill will on that one, I think, because you've got to pitch inside to be effective. That one just riding a little too far in. Quick meeting at the mound just to settle things here. Just one away for Delisle.
Third baseman, number 6, Josh Reed.
It's going to bring up Josh Reed, the third baseman here for Delisle. In the home half of the first. Delisle already pushing 3 runs across. Rise ball outside, ball 1. Drop ball taken high and outside for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the 0-2 pitch. Strike 1. Fouled off to the right side. So Delisle, South Central Saskatchewan, BC. Just southwest of Saskatoon on Highway 7. About 1,000 people live there. It's that one called strike 3 as Josh Reed goes down.
Now batting the first baseman, number 38, Braden Harris.
2 out here. It's going to bring up the first baseman, Braden Harris. First one in just misses off the corner outside for ball 1. This is kind of what we saw a little bit last night in that Broken Bow Chippewa Chiefs game. As that one's down for ball 2. Broken Bow surrendering runs early, but managed to right the ship. Victor Guedes pitched that one. Went the full 7. That one just misses. Runs the count to 3-0 here to Harris. Runner on first, 2 gone here. Bottom half of the first inning. Delisle pushing 3 across here. Sorry, runner at first and second. 2 on. Good low rise there from Valentino Balbi. His brother Fausto calling balls and strikes. That one taken outside for ball 4. So that's going to load the bases. Good walk there from Braden Harris. Not seeing anything he likes.
Batting second baseman, number 7,
That's going to load the bases for number 7, Derek Gagnon. Tries to check his swing. We'll have an appeal. Did not go. Manages just to hold up there. That one going to be chopped to second. Craig Budskin down to a knee. Flips it over to Linton for the out. So all 9 hitters see a little bit of action here for the Delisle Diamond Dogs. As mentioned, they pushed 3 across in their half of the first. And just like that, they lead the Broken Bow Blazers out of Prince George by a score of 3-0. You're watching the ISC 2 bracket here on Softball Premier TV from the 2026 ISC World Tournament. We'll be right back. So leading things off here for Broken Bow is the catcher, Fausto Siviero Balbi.
catcher, number 16, Fausto Severo Balba.
Handles the bat well. Batting cleanup here for Broken Bow. as he rips that one for a line shot through the infield for the first hit of the game for the Blazers. Nice piece of hitting there as Fausto going ambush mode, swinging first pitch. That's going to bring up Brennan Hamill. Fouled off by Hamill. So we do a little preventive maintenance here in the booth. As I said, some persistent flies buzzing around in here. Just a little reapplication as Hamill tries to get that bunt down. That one's fouled back. Who doesn't love the smell of a little bit of off? Deep woods off, insect repellent in the morning, though. I guess it's the afternoon now, 1:42 here local time. Thanks for tuning in from wherever you're watching. Still morning back in BC for these Broken Bow Blazers. That one taken outside. Kobe Faubert, I think, wanted that one. Not going to get the call, though. Swing and a miss. Hamill goes down. Swinging for the first out here in the inning, and that's going to bring up the first baseman, Norm Linton.
First baseman, number 22, Norm Linton.
Linton trying to bunt his way aboard. He ticks that one just foul. Excuse me. I remember Linton playing for the True Market Rebels, my hometown team. Back when I was a kid growing up in Clearwater, BC, Linton continued playing for the Rebels for a couple of years as I was in Kamloops. As he swings through that, looked like a bit of an off-speed pitch for strike two. And then making the transition up to Prince George, where he has done it all up there. That one going to be off the end of the bat. Trouble tracking out, and that's going to take a funny hop away. Suviero Balby sliding in as Linton ends up on second base. So a well-placed pop-up will go as a hit for Linton, as there's now runners at second and third here. And a big spot for Lyndon Ghostkeeper Crakey. So big spot here for Broken Bow in the top of the second inning. They look to get on the board here as they trail the Diamond Dogs 3-0. Crakey takes outside for ball one. A number of these guys would have played for a team called Big Guy Lake up in Prince George. As that one through, here comes Balby. He's going to trot across on the wild pitch to score, advancing Linton to third. So Broken Bow on the board with one here in their half, looking for more. Another one missing high and away. As Rain Ray doing a good job back there snaring that one. That one catching the outside corner for strike one. Crakey with some of the flashiest shoes you're going to see out there, rocking the 2026 edition Blair Harper Under Armour shoes. As he takes that one for strike two. That one fouled up and out of play on the right side. Count full here to Crakey. That one going to be flared out over second base. Trouble as that one drops. Crakey with an RBI single to bring in Norm Linton to makes the score 3-2. Dying Quail out over the infield. And that's going to bring up the left fielder, number 15, Jordan Durham, for his first appearance today. That one taken high for ball one. Durham maybe looking to bunt Crakey over as he pulled the bat back, takes strike one, 1-1 the count. Lays a good one down there. Only play for full bear is to go over to first, just gets Durham. That'll advance Crakey to second. So two out here in the Broken Bow half. That's going to bring up Craig Budskin. Budskin from the Prince George area originally, now resides in Kamloops. Craig just got married, so congratulations to him. That one taken outside, ball one. That one misses off the inside corner. Budskin quickly ahead, 2-0. Drop ball poured in for a strike. 2-1 the count now to Budskin, the number 9 hitter, playing second base in this one. Leadoff hitter Francisco Nasavera waiting on deck. That one misses up and out, runs the count to 3-1. Good spot here for Budskin with a runner on second base in Crakey. 2 gone, 2 in the inning. Delisle Diamond Dogs leading Broken Bow 3-2. Budskin gonna flare that one out to left, drifting, but deep enough to be caught out there by Ryan Old. Nice job tracking that one down. But the damage done here in the Broken Bow half as they score a pair of runs to cut that Delisle Diamond Dogs lead to just one. The score 3-2 after 1.5. You're watching the 2026 ISC 2s here on Softball Premier TV. Back to the top of the order here as Delisle went through the whole lineup. Everybody got a look here at Valentino Siviero Balbi. So in the second, we start back from the top. Ryan Old got things underway with a hard hit double. That one's going to get Old in the ankle as he'll go down to first base, hit by a pitch. Brings up the center fielder Jordan Schultz for his second trip. Schultz with an RBI triple back in the top of the first. Bunt shown, drop down. That's a good one. Only play for Balbi is to go to first. So the sacrifice works. As Ryan Old now in scoring position here with one away in the bottom of the second. Brings up Jordy Gagnon, the designated player. He had an RBI single, scoring Schultz back in the first. Quick snap throw down to second, just not in time as Old gets back. Nasivera thought they had him. Tough play for us to see from here. Looked like the throw is a good one, though. So that's going to be a set play. Off-speed pitch in there. We're going to have a quick replay of that one as the throw goes down. Trying to catch him leaning as he was back just in time. Good call by our umpire out there. We'll have the umpiring crew here for you shortly. Again, courtesy of Joe Todd. That one skied in the infield. Umperville tracking it, makes the catch. Double checks the runner to make sure he's not tagging.
Right fielder, number 2, Dane Ray.
That one hit well, going back and gone. Dane Roy, the right fielder, getting on the board with a 2-run shot here for the Delisle Diamond Dogs as they extend their lead. The score now 5-2.
Now batting the short shot, number
That ball ripped
Sean
to
Perkin.
right center field. It's going to bring up Sean Perkin. That one in for a strike from Valentino. Perkin in his first at bat scored an RBI with a sacrifice foul ball. Little pop up. Cody Umperville made a really nice play, but was not really in a position to throw as he bounced off the fence, making a really nice defensive play. However, heads up base running from Jordy Gagnon, scoring from third. Rise ball tipped foul just out of the glove of Fausto. That one going to be hit high. Krakey tracking that one back. Not going to get to it as that one hops the fence. And rounding second aggressively, the throw. Budskin just going to get that into Nasivera as the throw doesn't come. So Sean Perkin keeps the offense rolling here with a triple into right center. And it looks like we are here in store for a pitching change, as that'll do it for Valentino Balby's afternoon. Victor Guedes coming in to pitch now for Broken Bow. We'll step away as he takes his warm-up pitches. Be sure to join us as the Broken Bow Blazers look to get out of the home half of the second inning against the Delisle Diamond Dogs. So Victor Guedes in to pitch here in relief of Valentino Siviero Balby, who has retired just one here. The sacrifice bunt by Jordan Schultz. Couple more runs coming across. Score now 5-2. Sean Perkin over on third base after his triple. That brings up Rain Ray to the plate here. He was hit by a pitch in his first appearance. The catcher for Delisle. That one going to be flared out into foul territory. Great effort there by Jordan Durham. Just can't get to it as that one just gets over the fence out of play. Our umpires in this one, it's going to be Jens Jacobson behind the plate. And doing the bases is Michael DeBreyu. And another foul ball slashed out of play by the catcher. That one chopped. Going to be a foul ball as that's picked up by the catcher, Fausto Siviero Balbi. Swing and a miss on the outside corner is going to do it. 2 gone. As Ray goes down, swinging for the 3rd out. And so 2 more runs on the board for Delisle as we head to the top of the 3rd. Broken Bow looking to answer here from Glencoe, watching the ISC World Tournament here on Softball Premier TV. So Kobe Gobert out there for his 3rd inning of work as he will face the top of the order here for Broken Bow, leading things off Francisco Nasivera, the shortstop.
Number 8, Francisco Nasivera.
Nasivera flew out to center field in his first trip. Just inside for ball 1. That one taken for a strike. Across the knees. Down and in for ball 2. Nasivera chops at that one. Going to be a tough play as he's fast. Just out. Beats him by a half step as a nice play there by the second baseman, Derek Gagnon, gets the leadoff hitter for the Blazers. Little flip out of the glove from Gagnon.
Adding the center fielder, number 7, Colby Jeffries.
That's going to bring up Colby Jeffries, of a player with no shortage of quickness here from the right side of the plate. Takes that one on the outside for strike 1. Jeffries hits that one deep, going back. Gone. Colby Jeffries. A home run here to cut into that lead. Solo shot for the center fielder for the Broken Bow Blazers. As he steps on home, real nice play, a real nice hit there for that young man.
Third baseman, number 5, Cody Umperville.
That'll bring up Cody Umperville in the 3 spot here for Broken Bow. Takes that one, ball 1. Rise ball for a strike from Faubert. Evens the count, 1-1. That one going to be popped up, straight back, out of play. Faubert ahead in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Taken outside for ball 2. Good location for the 1-2 pitch by Faubert. Jeff Humperville reaching for that one. Little bit of a juggling act there by Rain Rays. He manages to reel that one in for the out. Good stick-to-itiveness there from the catcher.
Batting the catcher, number 16, Fausto Severo.
So second out, Umperville goes down with a pop-up into foul territory, and that's going to bring up Fausto Siviero Balbi. 1 for 1 in this one with a run scored back in the second. Fausto taking that one for ball 1. Rise ball taken for ball 2. Off-speed pitch taken inside, runs the count to 3-0. Ball 4 missing inside, a little bit of a wry smile there from Faubert, asking the home plate umpire where that one missed.
Batting the designated player, number 11, Brennan Howell.
That'll bring up Brennan Hamill. 2-out catcher rule. Going to bring in Umperville to run for the catcher, Fausto. Strike 1 in the outside corner starts things to Hamill. Hamill lifts that one into center, tracking back. Taken for the 3rd out of the inning. So Hamill, the 3rd out with the fly out to center. And we are off to the home half of the the third inning, with Broken Bow managing to score one there. They still trail 5-3 to the Delisle Diamond Dogs here at the ISC World Tournament on Softball Premier TV. Josh Reed leading things off here for the Diamond Dogs in their half of the third inning, leading 5-3 over the Broken Bow Blazers. Quick update from JDT Veterans Memorial Park, as that one slashed foul. JDT leading Oshwegan 2-0 over at our other facility here at the ISC World Tournament. And if you haven't tuned into a stream or had the pleasure of seeing that park live, purpose-built facility meant to host this tournament, man, what a beauty. Word is there's a couple more fields going in. They've got all kinds of merch over there, live music, entertainment, beer garden, concessions. Everything looks great over there. That one outside from Guedes, who entered this game in the last half inning in relief of Valentino Siviero Balbi, who is on the hook for all 5 runs in this one. Check swing there. Umpire Michael DeBreyu rules that a swing. Three-two the count to the third baseman Reed here for Delisle. Taken outside corner. Reed works himself a walk.
First baseman number 38, Braden Harris.
It's going to bring up the first baseman, Braden Harris, who walked back in his first at bat. Number 8 hitter. He squares that one. Taken low, squirts away from Balbi, but not far. As Delisle looking to continue to adding to their total here in this one. Bunt attempt, runner with a good break, but Harris unable to get that one down. Outside corner called for a strike. Down in the zone. Can even the count here, 2-2. Just misses outside from Guedes. That'll run the count full 3-2 to the number 8 hitter, Harris. Chop to the first baseman. Linton going to go to first. Doesn't have time to get the second. Good heads-up play there by Norm Linton. To get the first out of the inning, Harris reaches on a fielder's choice. That'll bring up the second baseman, Derek Gagnon. Gagnon shows bunt, offers at it for strike one. Waves as that one goes by him. Quickly in a hole here, 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike three. Gagnon down on strikes for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24, Ryan Old.
It's going to bring up Ryan Old. Top of the order here for Delisle. Takes that one down for ball one. Chop foul by Old. Evens the count 1-1. Old takes that one down. Steps out there as Guedes looks for the count. 2-1 the count here to the leadoff hitter for Delisle. Swings over top of that one for strike two. 2-2 the count. Chopped foul as Old stays alive here. Swing and a miss on a hard rise ball. Old goes down swinging for the third out of the inning. So an uneventful half inning for the Delisle Diamond Dogs. As we head to the top of the fourth, Broken Bow looking to chip away here. They trail by 2 as we approach the halfway point of this one from Glencoe. You are watching the ISC World Tournament here on Softball Premier TV. That'll bring up Normie Linton here in the top of the fourth, leading things off for Broken Bow. Trying to slap himself aboard there as he swings over top of the off-speed pitch for strike one. You might have heard it on the live stream there. Lyndon Crakey on deck calling Normie Bearcat. That's a great nickname. Chopped foul there. Linton quickly in a hole 0-2. Rise ball up and out of the zone. Just doing a little bit of research. A Bearcat is officially the translation of the Chinese word for the binturong, a medium tree-sized tree-dwelling mammal. Still sounds pretty awesome. Swing and a miss on the change. Faubert gets Linton swinging for the first out here in the top of the fourth.
Number 17, Linden, goalkeeper, Doyle.
That'll bring up Lyndon Ghostkeeper Crakey. RBI single back in his last trip. That was back in the second inning. Shot to the shortstop, taken on the high hop. And Crakey is retired here quickly for the second out of the inning.
Batting with 2 out, the left fielder, number 15, Jordan Durham.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Jordan Durham, who had a sac bunt in his previous trip. Taken for ball one. High for ball two. That one just misses inside. Runs the count to 3-0 here on the number 8 hitter for Broken Bow. Waiting in the wings, Craig Budskin, second baseman. That one catches the outside corner for strike one, 3-1. That rise ball well out of the zone. So good at bat there from Durham as he finds himself aboard on a base on balls.
Second baseman, number 10, Craig Budskin.
And that brings Budskin to the plate. Fly out to left field in his last trip. Catches the outside corner for strike one. Same spot, same result. Good pitch there from Faubert. 0-2 pitch to Budskin, fouled back to the screen as he stays alive. Off speed, swing and a miss from Budskin. He goes down on strikes for the third out. Neat, tidy inning there from Faubert as he holds Broken Bow to just the one base runner on the walk. We are headed to the bottom half of the fourth. Due up Schultz, Gagnon, and Roy for the Delisle Diamond Dogs. We'll be right back. Taking the left-handed batter's box here in his third appearance. He's got a triple and a sacrifice bunt in this one as he fouls that one out of play on the left side. Off-speed pitch there, just missing on the outside corner. Not sure if Victor Guedes agrees with that. That one misses out. Runs the count to 3-1 here to the center fielder for Delisle. That one fisted out into foul territory, handled there by Jordan Durham for a routine flyout. One away here in the bottom of the fourth.
Designated player, number 8, Jordy Gagnon.
That'll bring up the designated player, Jordy Gagnon. Had an RBI single back in the first, scored a run himself in that inning. Takes that one for ball one, 1-1 the count. Check swing, that one just foul. Swing and a miss gets Gagnon as he goes down for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 2, Dane Ray.
So Dane Ray stepping in for his third appearance. He had the 2-run home run back in the second. Taken outside corner for strike 2, 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Sorry, count now 1-2. Checks his swing. Umpire says he went. He beats that one out. So despite swinging and missing on strike 3, that ball squirts away from Fausto. And with 2 away, Dane Ray ends up on first, and that's going to bring up Sean Perkin. Perkin had a triple in his last trip. Is that ball popping into our field from the other one? Just a quick visit, though, as it's quickly disposed of. Owen misses outside, ball 1. That one chopped too short. Ball, Francisco Nasivera on to Craig Budskin with the flip. And so, nice little defensive play from the Argentine shortstop. Gets the Broken Bow Blazers out of the inning. The score here after 4 complete remains 5-3 in favor of the Delisle Diamond Dogs. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Remainder of the action here from Glencoe. Top of the order here for Broken Bows. You can hear their dugout come alive here. They realize they're in a ball game, trailing by 2 here in the top of the 5th. You can hear Norm Linton in between innings going in there, really trying to urge his team on, telling them to get loud, telling them to start cheering. as Francisco Nasivera up here to lead things off. Over 2 so far. Almost legged out a slow chopper to the second baseman back in the third, flew out in the first. Off-speed taken high by Faubert, or the offering from Faubert high. 3-0 count here to the shortstop here for the Broken Bow Blazers. And anything to get aboard here. That one taken for a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. That one is going to hit Nasivera in the elbow. As we have the leadoff runner aboard here. He reaches for the first time. As we see that replay, just taking it on the tricep. As we are going to have a quick conference to the mound here. Looks like that's going to do it for Kobe Faubert as a new pitcher coming in. See if we can identify who that is before we step away and take a quick break. Looks like number 17, Spencer Sheen. So as he takes his warm-up pitches, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back as Colby Jeffries steps in with one on and nobody out here in the top of the fifth for Broken Bow. So Spencer Shawn entering the game here for Delisle in a big spot. One on, nobody out. Top of the fifth. High leverage situation here as Colby Jeffrey comes in. 1 for 2 in this one with a solo home run back in the third. Seeing the ball well as he takes strike one from Shawn. Strike two taken on the outside corner. Shawn coming in and filling the strike zone with Nasivera, the leadoff hitter for Broken Bow, on first. That one in the dirt for ball one. 1-2 the count. Just misses outside, evens the count, 2-2. Strike three, looking down goes Jeffries. Second time in this one, he strikes out.
Batting the third baseman, number 5, Cody Umperville.
First out here for Broken Bow. That's going to bring up Colby Jeffries. No, sorry, that's going to bring up Cody Umperville. Good snap of the glove there from Sean for strike one. He's attacking the strike zone here against these Broken Bow batters. Hard hit up the middle. Umperville with a single. Nasivera forced to stay at 2. As Umperville registers his first hit of the game. Single up the middle. 2 on now with 1 away for Broken Bow.
The catcher, number 16, Fausto Severo Balbi.
That's going to bring up a dangerous hitter here in Fausto Siviero Balbi. Bit of a discussion here between the Delisle pitcher and catcher as the umpire looks on. Just making sure they're on the same page here in terms of signs with a runner at second base. Change up there to Fausto Siviero Balbi to start things off. Time called by one member of the battery or the other. Couldn't see who first called it. Big spot here, 2 on, 1 away. That's a called strike to Fausto Siviero Balbi. Colby Jeffries, a strikeout victim. He was the first batter that Sean faced. Change up, chopped foul. And Siviero Balbi now down in the count 2-1. Sorry, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Siviero Balbi goes down. Swing, second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Brennan Hamill.
Now batting the designated player, number 11, Brennan Hamel.
Big spot here for Hamill. 0 for 2 in this one with a strikeout and a fly out. That one fouled back to the screen by Hamill. We are out for another discussion here. Catcher and pitcher just having one of their little secret conversations. Time called by the batter as Hamill steps out. Chop to the shortstop. Picked and fired across. Nice play there by Sean Parkin for the third out of the inning. As we head over to the bottom of the fifth inning, the score remains 5-3 in favor of the Delisle Diamond Dogs. We're going to take a break and be right back here from the ISC 2026 World Tournament.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth, the catcher, number 00, Ryan Ray.
So strike one called on Rain Ray as he takes the first one from Victor Guedes. Quickly evens the count 1-1. That one misses just outside. Strike taken on the outside corner, evens the count 1-1. Chop to the shortstop. Nasivera picks it up, fires it across the diamond, beats it out. Does Ray. A little casual there by Nasivera. So Rain Ray hustling all the way down the base paths, leads things off with an infield single. That brings up Josh Reed, third baseman here for Delisle. Bunted foul, as Norm Linton picks that one up in foul territory. So Delisle looking to add one here for insurance as things starting to get late from Glencoe. Excuse me, field number one. That one bunted off of Siviero Balby behind the plate. Foul. And that one taken on the outside corner for strike three. Guedes sneaks that one in for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Braden Harris, first baseman. Reached on a walk back in the first and on a fielder's choice back in the third. 0 for 1. That one going to be slashed the other way for a base hit. Runner going hard. Almost hung up there as that throw came in quickly. A little bit of a bobble out there by Durham, but He manages to recover and get it in. So nice hit by Harris as he ends up on second base. So a couple of hits in the inning for Delisle. Runners on second and third here with one away. That's going to bring up Derek Gagnon. Gagnon 0 for 2. He's got a ground out and a strikeout in this one.
Second baseman, number 7, Derek Gagnon.
Poured in for a strike. Gagnon quickly behind 0-1. In for strike 2. Gagnon behind 0-2 in the count. Taken outside for ball 1. 1-2 the count. As the number 9 hitter looking to turn the order over here in a productive way. Couple runners on for Delisle. Big opportunity here for them to extend their lead as they are up by 2. That one inside. Runner thought about coming, but Rain Ray holds up as that ball pounced upon quickly by Fausto Siviero Balbi. Swung on and missed by Gagnon for the second out. 2 strikeouts here. But that'll bring things back to the top of the order for Ryan Old. Gagnon will go to third, 2-out catcher rule.
Number 24, left fielder Ryan Old.
Swing and a miss from Old as he's quickly down 0-1. Old steps out. We saw this from Guedes last night. He likes to hold the ball, trying to maybe get inside the batter's head a little bit. That one taken outside for a strike. And Old's going to step out once again here. Fouled off by Old. He stays alive. On the outside corner, down goes Old for the strikeout to end the threat here in the fifth. So a trio of strikeouts from Victor Guedes gets the job done for Broken Bull, who still trail by 2. Off we go to the top of the 6th, where Broken Bow will go to bat with the intention of adding to their total and closing this gap. The score after 5-3 for the Diamond Dogs. So Norm Linton leading things off here for the Broken Bow Blazers, the veteran first baseman, looking to get things started for the team out of British Columbia here in the top of the 6th inning. They're running out of chances here, only 6 outs remaining as Linton shoots that one foul off the end of the bat. Bit of a self-proclaimed gear nerd. I look at some of these bats that have been around since the kind of early 2000s as that one fouled off. Just looking at that Synergy Extended that Linton is swinging. Vintage of the bat probably in the, as I mentioned, mid-2000s somewhere. And what kind of journey has it been on? One of my favorite pastimes is just going on places like Facebook Marketplace. That one in the dirt. Going to scoot away from Ray as Linton gets down to first on a passed ball on the strikeout.
Right fielder, number 17, Linden, goalkeeper, Frankie.
That's Synergy SCX3. Looking online, used. Those bats sell for close to $1,000 is the one that I see online listed on eBay for $975. Linden Ghostkeeper Krakey swinging a newer version of the Synergy, the 2-piece model. The SCX3 model that Linton was swinging, some of the first bats made with Easton's carbon nanotube technology. That's what the CNT on the barrel is going to mean. And softball players, I guess that means if, you know, maybe your gear is sitting in your bag in your basement, you got some old bats in there from your dad or from back when you played, hey, not a bad time to pull them out, Google them, See what they're worth online. You can fire them on eBay, make a cool $900 as Krakey goes down swinging. Second strikeout of the inning, but the first out.
Left fielder number 15, Jordan Durham.
That's going to bring up Jordan Durham, the left fielder. 0 for 1. Actually, yet to register in a bat as he has a sacrifice bunt and a base on balls. Taken down from Spencer Sean for ball 1. Sean's come in and done a nice job. Struck out 3 in the last inning. Sorry, 2 in the last inning. Got a couple of Ks in this one. As he looks to get his team back in the house here with a 2-run lead intact. That one taken on the outside corner. Two and 1 the count here to the left fielder, Jordan Durham. 1 away, 1 on for the Broken Bow Blazers. That one laid down. Little toss over as Gagnon steps on first for the second out. Linton advances to second base, and that's going to bring up Craig Budskin. Second sacrifice on the game for Durham.
Second baseman number 10, Craig Budskin.
In 3 plate appearances, has yet to record an at-bat. Time called there as Budskin steps out. Had the pleasure of playing with Craig's uncle Pete Budskin in Prince George, my 2 years there in that league, the Spruce City Men's Fastball League, played out of venerable old Spruce City Stadium, one of the few big old wooden grandstands that still exists. And that park is definitely old, but man, is it a great place to play. Just held the Native Canadian Championships there. I believe that was a couple weekends ago. As Budskin rolls that to second, going to be a tough play for Gagnon. Budskin doesn't beat that one out, so a ground out for Budskin in this one. That's going to end the inning. Third out. Go 4-3 on the putout, and we are off to the bottom of the 6th. Delisle looking to add to their total. It's a 5-3 score in favor of the Diamond Dogs. We're going to take a quick break. We will be right back with the conclusion of this game. Don't go anywhere. Off to the bottom of the 6th we go as Victor Guedes pours in a low rise for a strike. Leading things off here for Delisle. We're at the top of the order. Number 2 batter, actually, Jordan Schultz. As Reinhold was a strikeout victim in his last at-bat to end the 5th. Schultz, 1 for 2 in this one. RBI triple run scored back in the 1st and a flyout in the 4th. Also had a sacrifice bunt in the 2nd. As all the damage done in this one, coming off starting pitcher Valentino Siviero Balby. He surrendered all 5 runs. Change made in a timely fashion before Broken Bow got too far behind Delisle here. That one just missing outside. Chopped foul by Schultz. That one fouled off the plate, just into foul territory as he just hit the top half of that one. Back to the topic of bats. Schultz swinging a Mikan. Looks to be a 2-piece here. Is that one taken outside? Easton still the dominant brand, so to speak, in men's fast-pitch softball. Most guys would probably swing an Easton. As that one flared up, Durham looks like he has a bead on it, settles under for the first out of the inning here. Schultz goes down. Many iterations of the Easton bat over the years, as you see the designated player Jordy Gagnon coming up with one of them. And then one of those eternal questions: do you swing a 1-piece? Do you swing a 2-piece? Do you need more flex? Do you need it stiffer? All depending on what you prefer for feel and how you swing. How much wrap do you put on the handle? That one laced out deep and gone. Designated player Jordy Gagnon adds one in style as he goes deep to right center for a solo shot. And Delisle increases their lead to 6-4, courtesy of the Jordy Gagnon solo shot. We see Gagnon at the moment of contact, just getting enough of that one as he puts a good swing on it to go oppo taco. Great camera work by our operator behind home plate. That'll bring up Dane Ray. Great fielder here, who also has a home run in this game. 2-run shot back in the 2nd. Big swing and a miss there from the number 4 hitter for Delisle. Takes that one inside. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Runs the count to 1-2 here to Ray. That's going to be a base hit through the hole. As it looks like Delisle finally solving, at least these last couple batters, they're solving Victor Guedes.
Shortstop, number 42, Sean Perkins.
That'll bring up Sean Perkins, who has a triple to his name, as well as a sacrifice fly and a fielder's choice in this one. 1 for 2. That pitch outside and down from Guedes. Chopped foul by the shortstop here for Delisle. You could hear a young fan say, "Come on, Perks, hit it out of the park." I think he would settle for a base hit in this situation. Swing and a miss, snap throw down. Linton can't apply the tag in time, though, as Roy back in quickly. Swing and a miss for Parkin as he goes down for the second out of the inning. And catcher Rain Ray heading to the plate. Ray hit by a pitch. Had a single back in the 5th, as well as a strikeout back in the 7th. That one taken outside and low for ball 1. That one flared out beyond third, going to land just foul. Looks like we have lineups coming our way for the next one here at Glencoe. Yeah, you betcha. Thank you so much. As coming up next, we have Sebringville, the Sting taking on the Walton Brewers. That'll be a 4 p.m. start. That one to the screen. Runner going to go to second. As now a runner in scoring position for Delisle. Foul ball back to the screen. That swing and a miss goes back to the backstop, but Rain going to get aboard on a strikeout wild pitch. And with 2 out, that'll be the catcher rule as Sean Parkin comes in to run for his catcher. So, runners now at the corners here. Delisle up by 3. But with 2 on.
Third baseman, number 6, Josh Reed.
It's going to bring up Josh Reed, 0 for 3 in this one with a couple of strikeouts and a walk. Apologies, 0 for 2. He was part of a fielder's choice back in the third inning. Runner on the move to second. We'll chalk that one up to defensive indifference. As now 2 runners in scoring position. So base hit could potentially score 2 more here to extend that lead. Broken Bow going to do what they can to avoid that scenario, as Victor Guedes needs 1 more out to get his team back into the house with Reed batting, third baseman for the Diamond Dogs. Shot down the right side, but well foul. Rise ball snared there by Fausto Siviero Balbi. I'm not sure if he thought he missed it or if he was a little bit of a feint, little head fake back to the screen, as there's a bit of a smile there from the runner at third, Dane Ray. Chopped foul. Ray coming on contact. He's going to have to go back, as breaking hard. But that ball foul. So we'll do it all again. 2-2 the count here. That one chopped up the middle, going to bounce off second base. Here's 1 run to score. Second one going to come in as Jeffries overran that one a little bit. So big spot there for Josh Reed as he singles up the middle, ends up at second base. And 2 more come in to score. That's going to make the total 8-3 here for the Diamond Dogs. And now in this scenario, is that one just at the feet of Guedes. So now in this scenario, I guess what we need to be conscious of as time's called, and Fausto's going to go talk to Victor with 1 on. We have the run-ahead rule run at the plate here. So 2 more ends this game. Intentional walk here given to Braden Harris, the first baseman. And that's going to bring up Derek Gagnon.
Second baseman number 7, Derek Gagnon.
So Gagnon 0 for 3 in this one, but a wily vet. He takes strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2, 0-2 the count. So Victor's Guedes mind games continue a little bit as there, as it looked like he was approaching the mound. Walked up to do a little bit of landscaping as he thought that one was in for strike 3. Just, again, a little bit of a feint there from the Venezuelan pitcher. There's strike 3 as Gagnon goes down for the 3rd time in this one. But the 6th is a fruitful one for Delisle as they add 3 more runs to their total. So now, Broken Bow needs 5 to keep this one going, 6 if they want to put themselves in the lead as Delisle comes out here for the top of the 7th. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with the conclusion of this one here from Glencoe. So here we go for the top of the 7th inning. 3 outs needed for Delisle. Broken Bow needing 5 runs to keep this one going. Let's see who gets there first, as that's a good start. Francisco Nasivera with his first hit of the afternoon as he gets the party started here for Broken Bow, and that's going to bring up Kobe Jeffries. Jeffries, 1 for 3 so far in this one, but that one was a big one, a solo jack back in the 3rd. Swing and a miss by Jeffries there, as Spencer Sean's come in and done an admirable job. Couple base runners, but not a ton of traffic on the base paths for Broken Bow. Held him off the score sheet since he entered back in the 5th. Off-speed pitch taken for strike 2, so Jeffries quickly in a hole, 0-2. Due up after Jeffries, Cody Umperville, Fausto Siviero Balby, Brennan Hamill. These are the guys you want up as Jeffries goes down swinging for his 3rd strikeout of the afternoon. Good off-speed pitch here from Sean. And so Cody Umperville hard single up the gut last time he was at the plate back in the 5th. Takes that one up for ball 2. Chopper going to take the easy play at 1 there, as that run doesn't matter. Nasivera goes to 2nd on the fielder's choice. Umperville down 1-3. And that'll bring up the catcher, Fausto Siviero Balby. Fausto, a walk, a strikeout, and a hard hit single in this one. The single coming back in the second. Takes that one for a strike on the outer half to get things underway from Spencer Sean. Ball in the dirt, 1-1 the count. That one hit high and deep, going back to the track, to the wall, gone. Fausto Siviero, Balby making things interesting here as he hits a 2-run shot. And so those runs scored back in the last half of the inning, looming large here for the Delisle Diamond Dogs. The score now 8-5 in their favor.
Now batting the designated player, number 11, Brennan Hamel.
So that'll bring up Brennan Hamel, the DP here. 0 for 3 in this one. He's struck out, flown out, and grounded out. So a big spot here for the DP here for Broken Bow. Taken for a strike on the outside corner. That one chipped up the middle, going to be a hard play. Diving stab, thrown across, not in time as Hamel's going to run that one out. Rule that one a base hit for Hamel. And that'll bring up Norm Linton.
Batting the first baseman, number 22, Norm Linton.
So Hamel representing the 6th Broken Bow run, Linton the 7th. Still important on the way there. Is that one hit to first quickly? I can't even explain my scenarios. Linton just grounds out and gets it over with. Well contacted, but nice play there by Braden Harris for the 3 unassisted put out for the third. Linton goes down to end it. Good battle by Broken Bow as they hang around, but the Delisle Diamond Dogs just too much as the two teams line up to shake hands. Or at least the two teams and one player. There we go as the handshake line forms. A good ball game in this one as Delisle prevails by a score of 8-5. 10 hits for the Diamond Dogs, 8 for the Broken Bow Blazers as they score their 5 runs. Just an error for Broken Bow. So a pretty clean game all around. We are off to the next one, folks. The 4 p.m. game featuring the Sebringville Storm taking on the Walt Brewers. There is going to be a little bit of a break because we've got about a half hour before things get underway so the field crew can do their thing. For Jaime to my right, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Adam Donnelly. Appreciate you watching. Still a ton of great fast pitch action coming up this week from Southwest Ontario. So be sure to join us on the Bear Creek Sports and Entertainment YouTube channel and on Softball Premier TV.